Am I the a-hole for refusing to host Thanksgiving for 20+ people for the fourth year in a row? So my fiancé has a rather large family. Parents, 2 brothers with significant others, numerous adult nieces and nephews and their partners and theirs. Usually always some distant aunt, uncle, or cousin that tags along. I have 2 family members that join holidays. This year neither will be able to attend. Last year, I was present. So for the past 4 years I've been single-handedly cooking from scratch and hosting for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, essentially, I've been cooking dinner for 20 people or so while my partner babysits a brisket in the smoker. There's a lot of logistics behind cooking for a large crowd. I start prepping the night before, cook all morning and afternoon, and by the time everything is done, I'm too exhausted to enjoy the food I cooked and eat. Last year I requested that everyone attending brings 1 side dish or dessert. No one brought anything. I had a feeling that's what it was going to be, as no one mentioned what they're bringing, so I prepared for it anyway. Just to also mention, I have never been thanked for hosting or cooking, literally by no one. All leftovers get picked over and taken home last year. I also had to cook the following day because there was nothing left to eat except some baked brie that my mill turned her nose up to, and I wanted to enjoy leftovers. At least this year, I told my partner that I have no intention of cooking. If he wanted to host, he can cater. His reaction was, "But that's our tradition. Can't you at least make some boxed stuffing or something, and everyone is planning on coming?" My reaction was, "Nope, that's your tradition. I will not make boxed stuffing. And if they're planning on coming, you better put that catering order in." He has not spoken to me since. I also had to explain, and I shouldn't have to, that I haven't been feeling well. I finished an 8-month course of a pretty rough medication that dries out all the joints in your body. I've been achy and miserable, and I feel stiff when I overwork myself. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to entertain 20+ people twice a year, every year? I have decided to possibly sit out Thanksgiving completely, buy a pre-made single serving Thanksgiving dinner at the local grocery store that just needs to be popped in the oven for a while, and going to watch that new Lady Gaga movie Update 1. Update 1. I will not be cooking this year. I explained how dismissive, hurtful, and inconsiderate his actions have been, along with a few other things in this relationship. I'm stepping back from the relationship until further notice. He needs help in the form of counseling or alone time to figure himself out. There's nothing I can do for him with that, and he needs to self-reflect. Of course, today he pretended everything was okay. It wasn't for me. Edit, guys, my partner found this post and sent me the link. Now, apparently we're canceling everything. Because I'm venting to strangers on the internet? I guess he didn't like what he read. Oops. Update 2. 8 days later, since everything was canceled, I picked up a ready-prepared meal from the store that needed to be heated turkey breast, stuffing, Brussels sprouts, pie, the usual. My son and I decided to make mac and cheese, and that was going to be our Thanksgiving with our cats Wednesday evening. I was told that Thanksgiving lunch was at my fiancé's mother's house at 12:30. Sure, I attended, brought a pan of mac and cheese, cleaned up after myself, said thanks, and left at 3 p.m. I spent the rest of the day on my couch, in my pajamas, drinking mimosas and watching TV, had our store-bought Thanksgiving meal for dinner. As far as the relationship, this event hit me like a ton of bricks. It made me reconsider this relationship, and right now, I don't want to marry him. He needs to reflect and figure out how his behavior affects people around him and what he can do to change it. I laid out everything on the table, what I need from a partner and what he should contribute to this relationship, emotionally and otherwise. He argued and made it about himself, because that's easier than acknowledging his shortcomings. Eventually he apologized and according to him will do better. Whatever that means, I will be in my own place going forward. We can talk about all of it in couples counseling or not. Up to him. I made peace with the fact that our expectations and values are different at this point, and I'm ready to cut my losses either way. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving without much drama. Mine was quite relaxing after all. Time to put up the tree.